Okay, guys, so let's start off. I have already melted my butter, and once the butter was melted, like something like this, I have put in my chopped chocolate, and with my chopped chocolate, I have put 1 tablespoon of coffee powder that's already in the recipe. So, what happens is the chocolate melts in the warm butter. We don't melt the chocolate separately, we just put the chocolate in the chopped chocolate in the melted butter, and that automatically melts it. With that, I've put 1 tablespoon of coffee powder so that the coffee powder also dilutes in the hot butter. Yeah. So I'm just going to let that rest for some time, like maybe a minute or so. And after that, in my sugar, I mixed both the sugar, the brown sugar and the white sugar. I like to use brown sugar honestly because what I have noticed is with brown sugar, it gives you a very nice caramelized taste, and that's actually on top of the world. What only white sugar will not give you. Brown sugar will give you both a caramelized taste and a very nice color to anything actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat in my eggs one at a time. So this is a very important step that I have learned in my whole brownie making career. That this step is very important. Okay, you really need to beat the eggs one at a time. Don't do it all together. Just don't do it all together. And what is important is you need to beat the eggs. Like this is the only step where you actually incorporate all the eggs. So my eggs look pretty good. So my eggs and my sugar have been beaten completely, and I will show you how it looks. So this is what we want. Okay, this is what we want. We want the eggs and sugar to be beaten so well that all the air incorporates in it, and the color of the mixture becomes this light. It almost becomes white. So now in this, I'm gonna put my chocolate mixture. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a mix. So just to make sure it's all really well combined. And yeah. So let me show you how this looks. So you see, you really need to make sure that the chocolate and the butter is really well combined into a very nice smooth paste. You don't need lumps of chocolate because then those are not really going to give you a good texture, and in one part of your batter it's just going to be the chocolate, so when you cut it, it's really going to give you a hard time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly pour in the mixture, and you need to make sure that the mixture is not hot, because if this is hot, it's really going to ruin your eggs, and the brownie is going to be flat, and we don't need that. Alright, so once this is done, I'm going to fold in my cocoa powder and my flour. So this very necessary step is you really need to sift your dry ingredients into your brownie batter, because if you don't sift it, A, it's going to turn into lumps maybe if you don't fold it properly, and B, it's going to give you a very cakey batter, because in this it's going to be very dry on the top and very fuzzy down, so it's just not going to be a very cool brownie. And this is something that I have learned in my brownie making experience, that you really need to sift in your ingredients. So I have my baking powder, my cocoa powder, and I used Dutch cocoa powder because I just think it's more acidic and it's a lot more better than the ordinary cocoa powder that you get outside in your general stores. And unsweetened cocoa powder is always a very good idea. So after folding in my dry ingredients, this is how my batter looks like. It's thick. Now I'm gonna add in my chopped mint candy. And just I have already greased my pan, so I have greased it with oil, with butter paper, and again put some oil on top, just not to take any sort of difference. And just gonna pour it on the batter. I'm going to give this a very nice tap, just to even everything out. And as you guys can see, I have already put a pipette bag with my peanut butter mixture, which is peanut butter, oil and powdered sugar. You can totally skip the powdered sugar, but I like to add it because peanut butter is actually very salty, and this just gives it a very nice subtle taste, and it won't make your brownie very salty. So I'm just going to see it. These strips, and then what I'm going to do is take a knife That's all you have to do, and now you need to put this in the preheated oven, which is heated at 180 degrees, and bake this at 170 degrees. This is very important because you don't bake brownies at a high temperature because it makes it cakey and dry at the top, and this is very brittle top. You need to bake brownies at around 165 to 170 degrees for not more than 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so once these brownies are baked, they are going to come out of the oven, and I am going to let it cool down, take the foil paper out, and cut them with using a hot knife. So you need to be very careful when you're cutting fudgy brownies, otherwise they're just going to not be in good shape. So if you want them to be in good shape, just remember, take them out, let them cool completely, take a big knife, take hot water and dip it after every cut that you make, and you can get perfect squares. Happy baking!